Andy and Dave Daly right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. Yesterday we discussed the idea of trophy wives doing trophy wife things.
Yes.
You may recall. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you blank out overnight, and I don't know
Not
what
at
you're
all.
out doing or anything like that, and I don't care. It's all right. If you're working the streets at night for a little extra cash, maybe you're out there in BFE dealing drugs. I don't know. Whatever you're doing. But
I'm literally down to my last dollar. So
well, we're working on that. I get a check in, I'll pay you, promise. But for every trophy wife, there's a trophy husband.
yes.
And I happen to be the example of that. And I'm going to tell you how. And this, I'd get a pencil out if I were you. This is something you can learn from.
Okay.
You might want to write this down.
I'm making mental notes.
You're making a mental note. Okay. Well, yesterday, after we had our discussion about trophy wives doing trophy wife things, I thought, how can I, Andy O'Reilly, step it up around here today and make life better for my trophy wife?
Mm-hmm.
What did I do without provocation, even a request, or not even the side eye about not doing enough around the house?
Mm-hmm.
I took it upon myself to wash all the bathroom rugs.
Oh, that's solid,
right?
That is solid, because that's underrated, because those things you just tend to like leave them there, and it's the bathroom, which is disgusting.
It's gross, right?
It becomes
Yeah. So not only do we have nice, clean, fluffy rugs, that are, by the way, washed with all free and clear. That's what we like for soap, because I'm sensitive. Well, I get sensitive skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like smells, you know that. So we got to go free and clear. But not only did I do that, I swept the bathrooms.
Okay.
Completely swept the bathrooms. And if that's not enough for you, the trophy wife this morning gets up, hauls ass for breakfast with her girls of friends. They do that, right? Okay. They meet for breakfast. They probably bash men. They probably,
of course.
She probably tells everybody what a jerk I am. I get it. That's what girls do, right? And breakfast usually goes from 7 till 1:30 or 2 o'clock. I'll probably see her again.
Wow, a 6-hour breakfast?
I don't know. I don't ask questions. I'm not stupid. But I thought today, can I double down on that awesome trophy husbandry?
And
grabbed all the towels from the bathrooms, and I'm now washing them. Listen carefully. Can you hear the washing machine going?
Faintly, but
well, that's what's happening. Hey, I'm not asking for any kudos. I'm not asking for any applause. I'm not asking for any money or anything. No. I'm just simply saying that someday down the line, should you find a member of the female persuasion, these are the kind of things you want to do to keep them around.
Let me ask you something.
All right.
Now, before you, when you were washing, you did the rugs the other day, right?
Did the rugs yesterday. Not
yesterday. Okay.
So they're still plenty good and fluffy.
So you gathered up the rugs from the 5, 6, however many bathrooms you have in your palatial estates there on Twin Lake.
We're on Crocker Lake, sir.
Okay. Crocker Lake, in Twin Lake proper.
There you go. Well, get it straight. Okay. Cedar Creek Township.
I'm sorry.
Beautiful Cedar Creek Township.
The unwashed masses, we can't identify with how lake people live.
Duncan Lake's right down by you.
With your caviar and your
swimmer's ear.
With your caviar and your chandeliers.
All right.
Such.
Well, anyway, go ahead. I'm listening.
But anyway, while you were gathering, did she see you? Because it's very, very important that she sees you doing this. Not that you're doing. She didn't see you?
Here's the thing.
Dude, she's got to see it.
But here's the thing. I work as if the washing machine Easter Bunny came and took care of these things when she wasn't looking. So that way, when she walks into the bathroom last night and there's a nice fluffy rug under her feet, it's a wonderful surprise. Tonight, when she goes to dry off, whatever nether regions need drying in different parts. And here's the thing with her, too. Drying off for a woman is nothing like drying off for a man.
Right.
We get in there, we dry off. It's
boom,
done.
in and out.
Yeah, in and out. Done.
There's more.
Right?
There's more stuff to rub on a lady.
Well, with a lady, you're right. And not only does it take one towel, it takes two because you have to pull over your
Yes.
hair while
Right.
you're
Yeah.
working on the rest of
Exactly.
all your 2,000
Hmm.
parts. So
Yes.
I'm washing
Good
my
thinking.
one towel, her two towels. There was a beach towel hanging in her bathroom from the hot
You
tub.
took care of that.
Oh, I took care of that.
Okay.
What else have I done? That's just been remarkable. I ate a stale cookie that was sitting on the counter.
Okay. That,
so,
all right.
So that was good.
I would stick with what you just did, though.
Yeah.
Stick with what you just did.
Okay.
And my only issue, I think these are great things for you to do.
Great things.
But what you should do is you gather up the rugs, right? Or you gather up the towels or whatever you're about to wash. She's not home, right?
No.
At this point where you're gathering all this stuff.
Probably see her 2 or 3
and you
this
set them by the bathroom, and you're out, you're doing your thing, you know, you're posting, you're doing your work, or maybe you're watching a show or something. And then as you hear her come in the door, you time it so you're gathering up the stuff you're about to wash as she comes in. So she sees you making that effort.
I have an idea too.
Otherwise, you might not get the credit that you deserve because you know it's not in her head. It's just she won't even necessarily think about it if she doesn't see you actually performing the activity and the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into it. It's like when I'm about to like if it's occasionally if I'm at a former Beaners or I'm at a Starbucks or something to get coffee.
Yeah, Bigby's fine.
Well, I prefer to call it Beaners because that was a better name for the establishment.
That's
dumb. Yeah, but it was dumb and they should.
No, well, whatever.
No, okay. See, I don't want to get bogged down in this. That's a different discussion. My point is, if on rare occasion where I'll tip one of those people because I don't usually tip the coffee people, I want to make sure they see me, and I've done this at Subway too. Putting the dollar in you because otherwise you don't get credit for the tip. You got to make sure. It's like what I did at the charity event that I was at, where I had the open tab, but I was still throwing in $1 here and there. Make sure they see you doing that. Otherwise, you don't get credit for it. It's very, very important. They have to see you making that effort, putting the money in.
That's a great effort.
Your wife has to see you taking the towels, taking the rugs.
And I think too, maybe if I go buy one of those little spray bottles at the Dollar General, if she were to see me, I could over my face like that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna add that to the repertoire.
Hey, honey, I know. Well, you're out there enjoying your breakfast, your lady breakfast. Some of us were back. Now you don't say these things.
No.
But you just yeah, it's just like, man, that's a lot of work.
Sore. I need to be rubbed.
There you go. See, and then that can lead. See, and then there you go. See, we're on the same wavelength. There you go. You're welcome.
Well, that's good advice. And when you're at those charity events, you keep giving like that because that's great. The last charity event I was at, I bought 500 emergency meals for people in the Meals on Wheels program.
Oh, good for you.
So I give a little too.
You give, yeah.
I give. So
again,
just saying. It was a competition between me and the chief of police in Norton Shores. Okay. And I kept digging at him and digging at him and digging at him. He finally broke down. So I thought, well, you know what? If he's going to break down under my pressure, I better break down under his pressure.
There you go. Well done.
So there you go.
I bow to you, sir.
Right here. Thank you.
Attaboy.
All right.
All right. Let's do this thing. Screen Actors Guild has reached a tentative deal to end its months-long strike. The agreement comes more than a month after the Writers Guild settled their strike with the TV and movie studios. SAG-AFTRA represents around 160,000 actors. So, yay, all your shitty shows will be back in production.
Can't wait till the Cedric the Entertainer thing comes back. And
that'll be
have to sit through
amazing.
That every Monday. Can't wait. Ugh.
A Picasso painting depicting his young mistress was sold at auction. The 1932 masterpiece of Marie-Thérèse Walter was the centerpiece of the two-day auction at Sotheby's in New York. The price, a cool $139 million. By the way, Picasso was 45. His mistress was 17 when that started. So you get the feeling Picasso, I mean, if there was a time machine, you put him back into the early
creepy.
mid 21st century, he may have spent some time on Epstein's Island.
You
Just
never
saying.
know. You
Don't
never
know.
know.
I'm not casting aspersions on the artist. I'm just throwing it out there.
My question is this:
He and Prince Andrew and
if
some of those other fellas.
if you're at $139 million for a piece of art,
Mhm.
what else can you piss money away on?
God bless. I don't have
what
an
else?
issue
Hey,
with it.
you know
That's
what?
great.
I'm not besmirching the person
Yeah.
for whatever they want to buy.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, you know what? I buy things like this,
Yeah.
right? Our discipline pickle.
Yes.
And to me, that's extravagant, right? That's like, ooh,
Mhm.
and I'm
Right,
gonna write
that's
this
a-
off
that's
because
a-
this is for the show.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Um,
at 100% a tax write-off. Yes.
But the idea is like, okay, I buy things like this, and then I look at
Mhm.
Facebook Marketplace and fantasize.
Mhm.
Here's a yacht for $699,000 for sale in Grand
Oh,
Haven,
yeah.
and I'm like, ooh, look at that. And then you look at it,
Mhm.
and it's 10 times better than your house,
Mhm.
and you think to yourself, what in the actual F did somebody do to earn this much money that they can afford
lot.
well,
They made
obviously, right?
smart people making smart financial decisions lead to yachts.
There has to be some luck in there.
There very not as much as you think.
Really?
Not as much as you think. No, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity.
Well,
That's what luck. That's what luck is.
My life-
Preparation meeting opportunity.
compared to theirs is preparation H.
Well, look, you can again. We can do this with everybody. Somebody's always got it better. Somebody's always
And
got it worse.
I'm not besmirching them. I'm just sitting there going,
No,
hey, I'd like
there's
that
a little
yacht
envy
too.
coming out.
You know?
Envy coming
Not
out.
envy, not at all. It's just
Yeah,
me thinking,
envy
boy, it would be nice to have that yacht.
Yeah, what I think the same
And then after you get
way,
the
and then I
yacht,
realize
the next thing I
Go ahead.
like to look at on Facebook are rolling castles motorhomes.
Oh yeah,
And I think to myself, that would be nice to have.
that would be fun.
Wouldn't it be fun to take that
What do
to the next 7th grade basketball game my grandson
There you go, and just chill out.
chill
Yeah.
out, right?
It'd be awesome. 100%.
Okay,
Maybe
so you got your
someday
yacht.
that's an option.
You've got your Land Cruiser.
Yeah, it would be great.
You've got your rolling Fortress.
Fantastic.
Then you buy the Picasso.
Yeah.
What's
your point?
Where does that money come from? How do you open a sieve
Work
for that kind of money?
Work.
No.
Good investments.
No,
Yes.
okay, all right.
See, this is what people don't understand, and I understand this as a poor person.
Yeah.
This is why I hate when people,
I'm
especially
not
when,
crapping on
when
anybody.
especially when successful
I'm
people.
searching
no,
for
not
understanding.
you. I understand that too, and this is why it bothers me when successful people do this bullshit fake modesty thing. Well, I was just lucky. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Could happen. No. You did the work. You prepared. You were smart. You made good decisions, and then this happened.
Right.
Most people who have wealth didn't fall backwards into it, and they didn't inherit it.
Okay.
They made
And I'm
it.
not, again,
So, and it bothers me, and it bothers me when really successful people kind of belittle their success because they don't want to be seen as, as the rich, greedy Scrooge type guy, and that's just
well,
not what
chances
most.
are they're not.
Some
they're
of them
probably
are.
very charitable, and they're very and very giving.
And they are charitable. Even the
Yeah.
assholes are charitable. Even because it's just like rich people, whether you're talking rich person or a poor person or middle class, whatever, it's the same number. It's the same percentage of assholes and decent people,
Yeah.
regardless of your economic status.
Right.
It doesn't,
I'm just
if
saying.
you're if you were a dick when you were younger,
on your list of
then
things to
you're a
buy
dick when
with
you're older,
incredible wealth,
typically.
there are things to put in order.
Mhm.
And to me, a Picasso comes
That's
after
somebody
the
who had-
land yacht, comes after the real yacht. Comes
Oh
after,
yeah, I would think so too.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're
That's what I'm
100%
getting at.
right on that.
right.
You're gonna if you are, yeah, and if I were a person of means, I would, yeah, you definitely go yacht before you go Picasso.
See,
100%. That's
if
why
I were
I've
out
got.
buying art at
some
my
extra-
level of
yeah.
wealth, I might
Mhm.
be on eBay looking for a Playboy with the Lander sisters on it.
Oh, and you know what? That's a good purchase. Although I thought Judy was a little hotter.
Welcome to
I know they're-
1979.
I know they were identical twins, but when it comes to the Lander sisters, the hierarchy is Judy.
And by the way, I picked
And
the
then the
Lander
other one.
sisters on purpose because it was just a negligee shoot. There was
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
more than that.
Because it's classy, tasteful. Leave something to the. You know what I like about that?
Yeah.
Leaving something to the imagination.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know, we don't
Yep.
need to go. We don't need to go hardcore.
No, not at all.
Okay. Keep it classy,
That's what I'm saying.
as
All
the
right.
Lander sisters
Well,
often did.
congratulations to the man with the new
Okay.
$100 and some odd $1,000,000 whatever.
There you go. Finally, the Big Ten is expected to issue a punishment sometime today on the University of Michigan's football program. This comes on the heels of the allegations regarding in-person scouting, which is against NCAA
Oh, my
rules.
God.
Coach Jim Harbaugh could be facing
Oh,
another suspension. This is going to end up being nothing as far like even if you suspend him, okay, you suspend him. Maybe you suspend him for the Penn State game and the Maryland game, then he comes back for Ohio State. It's not going to impact Michigan's
No.
season at all,
They're
nor
wrong.
should it. This is really the more. Admit this is what I don't like though. You've got some Michigan legislators trying to get involved in this. I was like, no, this is stupid. You guys got no business in it. You got other things to attend to other than Michigan's football program.
right.
They can lawyer up. They got a lot, they got a lot of the hash bash money over there staked in Ann Arbor. You got a lot of alums would give money. They're gonna be fine as far as because they're gonna fight this. If whatever punishment it's gonna be,
Yeah.
Michigan's gonna fight this. And again, this is one of those things where the cover up was worse than the crime. Harbaugh's lying about it. They have this guy spying. Everybody does it to some level. They just got caught, and they got caught because they did it in a really dumb way. So there you go. Sports, Michigan State, number 15, tries to bounce back from their loss against James Madison. They take on Southern Indiana. Tip-off 7 p.m. tonight at the Breslin. That's sports.
All right. Well, you enjoy that game, and I'll be out prepping for a wedding tomorrow. I have the rehearsal tonight.
You're officiating?
Yes, I am. I'll be entering.
How many
somebody
weddings
into
have you
holy
done this year?
matrimony. 3 or 4,
Oh, cool.
something like that. I did one in Fallsburg Park in Lowell. Oh, was that nice? Ooh,
Oh, sweet.
that's a beautiful
Mhm.
park. Wow. All right.
Andy's a little side hustle.
Well, you want to know a secret?
Good for you.
No,
I
can't.
know you-
I'll have to tell you off the air.
Okay.
Because there's a little secret to me doing weddings.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I think you've actually said what that was on the air, if
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
hearing
Well,
you correctly.
I don't want to get overrun with my secret.
Okay.
'Cause I could do
Okay,
one every
gotcha.
other night if
Yeah.
that word gets out. All right. Literary ladies.
Ooh, this one could be hard.
As the panic falls over Dave for 400. This could get you down to 49,000 even. And
under 50K.
and it would be 8 in a row.
I thought I've already done 8 in a row. This would be 9 in a row.
9
I
in a
think.
row? Okay. Well,
I think it'll be
your story.
9.
Tell it how you want. You've got
Yeah, because it was a clean sweep yesterday, and I had 3 in a row so far because we're at Thursday now.
Yep. Okay. All right. So you've got a puncher's chance at this.
We'll
If you
see.
think, and if you
Not
apply
much of a reader.
some reasoning, I don't like reading either.
Okay.
I saw a comedian the other night talking about reading, and he was on Saturday Night Live this last week.
Oh,
and
Nate Bargatze.
Is that
He's
what
awesome.
his name is?
Yeah,
100%
he's
correct.
funny.
He's like,
He's funny.
it's words. Stop. Give me a break. I can't continue on with
Yeah.
all this.
He's great. Yeah. He's really good.
All right. Focus. Get your mind right. Are you ready?
It's there. Let's do it.
1944's Absent in the Spring is one of this non-mystery novels she wrote under the name Mary West Macott. Think.
Okay.
Think.
The only thing, this is a shot in the dark. I'm probably wrong.
Come on.
It's a 30% chance.
I'm
I'm
pulling
gonna
for
guess. I'm gonna guess Agatha Christie.
Son of a biatch, you got it.
Oh my God!
Look at you. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, here's celebration.
9.
49,000 in the hole.
9
Look at
in
you
a
go.
row.
Congratulations, Dave Cackley. We'll see if we can make it 10 tomorrow.
Raising the roof.
Yes, you are. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Happy Thursday, Muskegon. Dry weather will finally move back into the region along with some sunshine, so let's take a look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Like I said, sunshine will return today. During the afternoon, we'll actually probably see mostly sunny skies for the first time in a while. But unfortunately, we will begin to cool down into the 40s once again. We'll be around 50 today, but then slipping down into the 40s for the next few days. But after that, it looks like dry weather will stick around and even a warming trend into next week. Speaking of a warming trend, this is the latest 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, and you can see all of next week, Monday through Friday, the 13th through the 17th. It looks like much of the country, especially during the plains and also the Great Lakes, will see well above average temperatures, which means for the most part we'll be in the 50s and maybe even getting as warm as 60s. But for today, we'll be right around 50 degrees, so a little bit cooler with temperatures maybe even in the upper 40s closer to Lake Michigan. So for your Thursday, expect mostly sunny skies, a high of 49, and it will also be breezy. Gusts could get up to 35 miles per hour, so keep that in mind. Overnight will cool down to 42 with mostly clear skies holding on. And the sunshine won't last too long, but will still stay dry at least for the next several days. With a slow warming trend after a cooler weekend, we'll be back into the mid 50s by next Wednesday, maybe even hitting the 60-degree mark by the end of next week. And that was your Thursday forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon Channel, and I'm Cole Woods Weather, and have a great day today.